is Microsoft wanting to buy Obsidian so bad? Gamers, welcome to Xbox Beyond the Box. I'm your host, Dragon Dust. And gamers, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the love and support that you show the channel. We really do appreciate it. If you would, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and tell all your friends about Xbox Beyond the Box. So, we need to answer a question here. Why does Microsoft want Obsidian Entertainment so badly? You know, there has to be something other than it's just a studio and it's really cool, Dragon. No, there's got to be something more to it, something that, makes it special. So, I had to do a little bit of research, and I know a lot of you say, well, Dragon, it's all unscripted. Well, it is unscripted, but you still have to know what the hell you're talking about, right? So, right here, my little paper here, I wrote down a few things. And so I had to take time and I had to look up, what are the games that Obsidian had in their belt that made them so great that Microsoft would go, wow, we want you. And 3 games, or 4 games actually stood out. 5. Yeah, I know, I'm a hillbilly, can't count. But the first one would be Alpha Protocol. It wasn't a great game, but it was definitely a concept game that could be built upon. If Microsoft has the rights to that, they have a really great game in their back pocket. Because it was a kind of espionage type spy deal. Choices mattered. But it lacked a really good skill tree. It lacked skills that I really wanted. And when it first came out, I really thought that would be a Mass Effect style game. And it turned out to kind of flop. But given technology, given Microsoft, and given what they could throw behind it, they could make that into a really great game. You can imagine a down-to-earth military style shooter that plays on, kind of a possibility of real-world events with choices that matter and, really pushes the boundaries a bit in a Mass Effect style, they would really start to rock BioWare a little bit. Another one was the Armored Warfare deal, which would become exclusive to Microsoft and would be amazing. Fallout New Vegas would be on Microsoft's exclusive list. Neverwinter 2 would be on Microsoft's exclusive list and would definitely be, a great game to have in your back pocket, especially if they decided to, remake it and give it a little bit of an upgrade. And then there's the one that I've kind of been against because it really wasn't a great Star Wars game, but still, if you had Knights of the Old Republic 2, what would you do with it? Because now you're talking Star Wars. You're talking a money maker for sure. You're looking at, if you take Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, which BioWare's already been selling like hotcakes, the first one on its backwards compatibility deal. If you were to even throw it into backwards compatibility, it would do great, but not awesome. But let's say if you had that as an exclusive, if you had the rights, Microsoft could sit down, with having Obsidian in their back pocket and go, a little voice acting, a little bit more content, say 3, 4, 5 hours, a $60, $70 price tag on the regular version, a $100 price tag on a limited edition version, that came with some kind of toy or something or t-shirt, and they got Disney on board to remake that game. That would set the stage. That would really, really knock the socks off the competition. Add to it, that would give BioWare, or give Microsoft poise to say, if we've got the first one and we do great with a remake of or we got the second one, we do a great remake on it, we could talk to BioWare, who's basically sitting on the holy grail of Star Wars games, and say, we want that. You're not doing anything with it. What do you want to sell it for? Buy it. And if you have the 1-2 punch, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, you have money in the bank for sure. So, this is definitely why Microsoft wants Obsidian. They have a lot of great exclusive games, that would be theirs. This would definitely drive the console war sales in their favor. Add to it that it would definitely set Microsoft poised, to have this extra studio making exclusive games for them, especially if they decide to remake a game that they're not so famous for, and give it the the money backing that it needs to make it even better. We're talking main character voiceover work as well. That game would knock the socks off anything BioWare has in its arsenal. The console wars are really exploding right now, and I'm not trying to take sides, but Microsoft definitely seems like they're tired of taking second place. They're tired of being talked down on. They're going to, everybody was talking, throughout the years, exclusives matter, exclusives matter. Well, it's about to get real, y'all, and I cannot wait to see what Microsoft does in the future. I look forward to eventually getting my power on, getting a console, and getting some serious game time. You might come in here and find my skeleton still playing. With that being said, gamers, tell me what you think about Microsoft buying Obsidian. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Because it's really getting serious, y'all. Microsoft is really picking up speed, and somehow I just don't think Obsidian's the only one in their arsenal. November's coming, and they're going to make some major announcements, and if y'all have any thoughts on that, who do you think is on the buy list? We'll call it the Christmas wish list here. Give us your Christmas wish list of studios that you would like to see Microsoft buy, as well as exclusive games. I want to hear your thoughts. With that being said, gamers, I wish you a happy Christmas, happy gaming, and until we meet again, this has been Xbox Beyond the Box. I've been your host, Dragon Dust.